the deadly pounce. The strike brings the opponent to their knees. What happens next will shock you. A lone roar shatters the calm, and the world itself holds its breath. All creatures listen. A lion owns this moment, and none dare face a lion when its full power is on display. Here, survival is a cruel formula, might, timing, and instinct all colliding in a heartbeat. In this scene, a lone hunter is suddenly trapped, encircled by a ring that is steadily closing in. Each hunter moves with lethal purpose, eyes fixed, muscles tight, awaiting the perfect chance to strike. The air crackles with strain as the lone creature strikes out, but the odds are overwhelmingly against it. The wild shows no mercy, only truth. Skill counts, valor counts. But when many hunters close in, the fiercest soul can break. As the circle finally closes, the savanna's cruel pecking order is revealed again. Deep in the thicket, a mother stands firm, silent, unmoving, and sharply vigilant. Her fight is not for territory. Her fight is for life. Nearby, her concealed cubs wait in the dark, ignorant of the peril drawing near. One lioness appears, then a male steps from the trees, and the pressure instantly skyrockets. The smaller cat knows she can't win a direct fight, yet she refuses to be paralyzed. In a sudden burst, she lunges, striking just hard enough to daze the oncoming lioness. It earns her a single moment. Sensing the trap close, she turns and makes a break for it. She pulls the lion from the den she must guard. It's a desperate yet brilliant tactic. The chase begins, the lion in hot pursuit, but a gap slowly starts to form. This mother doesn't need to win, she just needs time. And here time means everything. The savanna shakes as a great buffalo stands its ground against the coming pride. A lion flanks to the left, one creeps low on the right, a third holds the front, watching its every move. The buffalo knows what this formation means. This is no warning. This is a pincer move. With a burst of pure power, it charges horns, slashing with brutal force, giving no ground. The pride reacts at once, darting and probing the giant's defenses, looking for a single error. Dust kicks up from the struggle as the buffalo fights on, fueled by instinct and defiance. But the pride is patient and relentless, saving their energy, rotating to wear their target down. Slowly, fatigue sets in. Its breathing grows heavy, its footing falters, and the tide begins to turn. A young buffalo wanders into peril, encircled before it even knows the trap is sprung. One lion inches closer, another moves wide, while the third waits for the right angle of attack. But this time, the script of the wild is rewritten. The mother explodes onto the scene, horns lowered, driving the hunters back with pure, fearless might. Her defiant roar tears through the air, defending her calf with absolute power. The pride attempts to rally, but each move is broken by yet another forceful assault. A tremor shakes the ground, reinforcements. The herd creates a living barricade, an impenetrable unified force. Confronted by immense size and fierce unity, the lions pause, then begin to withdraw. On the savanna, survival favors the unified, and today the herd has reversed its fate. A huge reptile ventures too close to the pride's meal, its armor glinting in the sun. The croc advances with stealth, aiming to snatch a piece, but a lioness looks up and a second moves to challenge. A third lion joins, completing the arc. The atmosphere becomes electric. With a hiss, the crocodile's jaws spread wide, but on dry land, its power is diminished. The pride moves as one, forcing the intruder back with relentless, unfaltering pressure. The reptile strikes, but its jaws snap on empty air as the cats dance beyond its grasp. Encircled, outmatched, and vulnerable from the water, the reptile yields to instinct and withdraws. The savanna's rules are absolute, a lesson for old predators: never test a unified pride on its own turf. Marooned on the shore, a second crocodile confronts an even more perilous predicament. One lion advances head-on, another flanks from behind, while a third seeks any vulnerability. It snaps frantically, but each lunge drains vital energy. Here, its strength quickly wanes. Sensing this weakness, the pride tightens its circle with silent, methodical pressure. Dust kicks up as it makes a desperate retreat, but the lions are swifter, their teamwork seamless. One lunges to secure the tail, a second seizes its side, and the last pins it with immense weight on its back. The battle is intense yet short. Overpowered and spent, the reptile can no longer resist. The pride claims its prize, showing even apex hunters are vulnerable far from their domain. A cackle of hyenas loudly devours a stolen kill, oblivious to the approaching threat. The breeze turns, carrying the distinct scent of the pride that is now returning. A single lion crests the ridge, another follows, then a third explodes into a full run. For a split second, the hyenas are frozen, and then pandemonium breaks loose. The pride attacks in unison, a wave of pure force and muscle surging over the plains. Hyenas flee in all directions, their panicked cries piercing the air as they evade the charge. The earth trembles from the thunder of paws as the predators reclaim their stolen prize. Hyenas try to strike back, darting in, but the pride's unified force drives them from the meal. In moments the chaos subsides, the dust clears, and the pride stands triumphant over its reclaimed kill. In the wild, theft offers a fleeting edge, but it's no shield when a pride returns to reclaim what was stolen. A lone male strolls the path with a steady gait, oblivious or maybe indifferent to the stirring ahead. When a shadow stirs in the grass, the world shifts in a single moment. The lion freezes, then erupts with blinding speed, covering the ground before his prey can even flinch. Panic sends two hyenas scattering, but only one finds freedom. The other is pinned by a colossal paw. His strength is measured enough to pin his rival without ending the fight at once. The air soon fills with piercing yelps as the hyena resists, but the lion's grip is iron, a raw display of territorial power. An agitated male lion is a force of nature, his moves both tactical and lethal. Though rival calls echo from afar, nothing can break his unwavering concentration. Now he is the undisputed king of this domain, sending a message not with a roar, but with his sheer presence. In the wild, certain boundaries, when crossed, demand a heavy price. 3 wild dogs lie in the dappled shade, ignorant of the quiet threat weaving through the grass. Suddenly a lioness explodes from hiding her ambush, so swift one dog is seized before it can move. The rest reel in shock, retreating, then regrouping with sharp, urgent barks. Their bravery earns them mere moments. The commotion draws a lion's gaze. Another one appears, watching the chaos grow. The trapped dog fights wildly, but the force pinning it is simply too great. The pack will not forsake its own, darting and snapping in a desperate bid to free their comrade. For an instant they succeed, she adjusts her grip, but the moment is lost as fast as it was gained. As the second lion enters the fray, the grim conclusion becomes unavoidable. On the savanna, courage is honored, but the bravest spirit can't rewrite the laws of the food chain. A towering shape glides on the horizon, a giraffe limping and unaware of the danger shadowing its every move. One waits for the right approach, another flanks the far side, and a third crouches, gaze fixed on the colossal prize. Patience is key to the hunt. The moment the giraffe falters, they attack with coordinated fury. One clamps onto a hind leg, the next leaps to break its rhythm, and the third drives in with merciless accuracy. The giant retaliates with mighty kicks, but as its balance fails, the tide turns decisively. In a final unified surge, they bring down the weary beast, claiming their hard-earned reward. The savanna favors those whose timing is guided by instinct and control. Captivated by these raw moments. For more untamed action, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our next expedition into the wild.